Hello! Monsters Abound here and welcome back to Total War Warhammer 2 Vortex Campaign. That's right, we're on the Vortex map. And the first part of my Rakarth, the Beast Lord. Master, probably should have checked that beforehand, but never mind, it's fine. Campaign, did I say campaign? Oh, this is all going so well, I could restart, but fuck it, that's seconds of my life I'll never get back. Anywho, so Rakarth here. Rakarth, of course, is the new Legendary Lord.
Rakarth is supreme.
Yes, FLC. I think it's from the Total War Access.
Avoid the branches, flying ones.
Good advice. Yep, if you're flying, avoid branches in life as well as, you know, in generally, because it's going to sting. Anyway, so Rakarth is down here.
Dragon Master.
He is voiced by Ramsay Bolton, so he's a bit of a sausage wiggler, but then, you know, aren't we all? And his special mechanic is he has the Beast Pens. So these Beast Pens, so this is a special recruitment, kind of like Regiments of Renowned. You can get charges for doing different actions. So for example, Feral Carnosaur here, get by occupying, sacking or raising lizardmen settlements or via special events. Mammoths you can get from occupying, sacking or raising Norscan settlements or via special events, all that kind of good stuff. So you can basically acquire these units and recruit them by doing various different things on the campaign map. Alternatively, there's also a the Convocation of Hunters that you can use every 15 turns, although that does change depending on the option you pick. You get 4 options, you pick one, you get various charges to different monsters, but it might take longer or shorter to come round again. So along with Rakarth, we also start...
There must be unusual beasts here.
Well, they're... yeah, almost certainly watching. And we have Albion here. Albion now has a couple of new location marks. So we've got the Forsaken Port of Nagaronoth. There we go. So Nagaronoth was the port that was set up during the Albion campaign for Warhammer, the tabletop game. There was a worldwide campaign based on Albion. And at the end of the campaign, various different factions gained different sort of advantages on Albion. I think magic items were given out and stuff like that. And the Dark Elves set up a port of Nagaronoth, which was a couple of black arcs that sort of landed on Albion to use as a staging point from there forward. And we have that special location now. That's going to give us income, just generally growth, and income generated for slaves. Now this is interesting because we get this one. We can also upgrade it, so it gives 15 income per 100 slaves, but we can also build the slave building, which gives us another 15. So effectively we can double our slave income per 100 slaves in Albion. So already that looks pretty good, right? Then we have the ruined Occam stones. Well, I mean, eventually we can empower them again. That's going to generate us the Scrolls of Hecate, give us public order, owning factions, corruption, winds of magic, faction-wide, and also increase our income from all buildings by 50%. So, is Albion the best slave province on the map? I'm not sure, but it's starting to sound pretty fucking good. So, we're going to try and load Albion with slaves and see how that goes. Good. We've also got
You called?
Boudica Soulblaze, which is a name that screams I read the Twilight series too much. If anything, she's very much in a goth phase, but on the other hand, aren't all the Dark Elves. And she is a sorceress.
Does not respect Rakarth.
Bit harsh. She's disciplined, so that's very nice. That's going to give us more melee defense, melee attack, and leadership. The traits haven't changed. I've got some mods installed. All right, so there are some changes with the FLC, but that's not one of them. So don't lose your shit.
Tremble before Rakarth.
Well, yes, good. And right, we're going to come down and deal with this little Norscan army. But let's. She's also a beast sorceress, so of course.
Treachery.
I mean that. Well, I mean, sure. And of course, she has Amber Spear, which is the best spell in the game. And some people come to me and say, "Are you joking about Amber?" No, I'm not joking about Amber. Amber Spear is the best spell in the game, bar fucking none. I don't care who says it's not, right? I don't care if Lionheart or Legend Total War look at me and go, it's not the best spell. They're fucking wrong. Right, it is the best spell in the game, and I'll prove them. Prove them wrong. It is the best spell in the game, trust me on this. So we're going to pop Boudica Soulblaze. I kind of don't want to change her name now, because she's... I feel like she writes dark poetry in her black wall painted bedroom. It's that kind of level. It's genuinely
The shade is to my liking.
heartrending. Rakarth likes my shade. Good. Okay, so let's come and take on Welch Ship Taker. Gonna be honest, it's already not looking good. He does have a mammoth though.
Fail me and face the lash.
Oh, first battle of the campaign. It's got that new campaign battle smell. It's the best smell. It smells a bit like damp mammoth. We've got some Marauders. Now, Marauders fairly on par with our Bleak Swords. With that said, they do come with slightly more charge bonus. I think. A little bit. And, of course, because I'm playing on hard difficulty, they are just generally better. They also have a big mammothy boy, which we're filling full of bolts to try and take him down ASAP. That's the plan anyway. And then we've got our War Hydra. I'm going to call him Mr. Chuckles. And there's Rakarth. He's got his whip. Little spear there. Mr. Chuckles. Give him a hug. Ah, it must be love, love, love. Ba-ba. Plan being, we're going to breathe fire all over them. And the Shades are going to move in, try and deal with that mammoth. How did you manage to split shots that managed... It's a fucking mammoth, guys! It shouldn't be hard to hit! So Rakarth is moving in, going to whip the Marauder Chieftain a little bit. And we're getting some big sharp sticks chucked at us. That's not ideal. But look at this, a lovely cross shot of the fire there. Oh... Toasty. Very, very toasty. Then charging in. 82 kills. Not bad. There's some Bleak Swords engaging the Marauders. I mean, the Marauder Spearmen should be easy to deal with. We are shooting that Feral Mammoth in the bum, and Rakarth is having a bad time. He's really trying to tame that Mammoth, but it's not going very well. Not going very well at all. Oh dear. He's having a terrible time. Maybe we'll get our own mammoth with blackjack and hookers. Where are we going to put them? I don't know. Like a little platform on the back, maybe. Yeah, the Marauders have their heavy metal throne and disco, and the Dark Elves just have a brothel on top. It's the best place for them. I've got nothing to back that up with. That mammoth is... Oh, he's soaking up so much fire. Jesus. Rakarth is being poked. He's been trampled by mammoth, and now he's being poked by big burly boys. He's not in the best mood. He just whipped someone's head off. Holy shit. He whipped several people's heads off. Jesus. Okay, victories in our grasp. We need to finish off these Marauder Javelin Hunters, but they're mostly out of ammunition anyway, so yeah, it's fine. And our Shades just opening up, trying to pick off. I mean, they've got 30 kills. They're pretty... I mean, these guys, pretty fucking legit. These guys are absolute monsters. Because not only do they have crossbows, which are quite nasty, but they have great swords, which means that, say for example, these Marauder infantry have spotted them and going, ah, look at them shooting us with crossbows. They're going to be an easy target. Guess what? Not as easy as you may think. That guy knows what I'm talking about. Yep, didn't expect that, did you? And this unit of Bleak Swords was getting a little bit surrounded, so Mr. Chuckles decided to breathe fire all over them because, I mean, they were dead anyway, so, you know, why not speed up the process? We're actually putting them out of their misery. Isn't that right, Mr. Chuckles? Mr. Chuckles, at heart, is an old softie. So he's just helping out, which is nice. Just nice. That mammoth is coming back once again. Good grief. Crossbows. And bolt throwers.
You fought well, my beasts.
thought I was talking to the Norscan then. I was like, geez, that's pretty... Normally, Dark Elves are a bit more sort of, you know, cranky about everything. Right, we've captured 2 harpies. So the stench of death pervades the air, rising from the bloody corpses littering the battlefield as far as the eye can see. It isn't long for the harpies to ascend on leathery wings. They circle the field of battle, searching for their next meal. It's all too easy for you to break their spirits and teach them the meaning of obedience. They will make for fine additions to a menagerie of monsters.
Bow before Rakarth.
So we get 2 units of harpies, so we can just instantly recruit those. And we can't reach him, but what we can do is do some raiding, because raiding doesn't actually tire us out. It still uses our movement, but we don't actually get tired from raiding. So one of the ways you can actually acquire new monsters is by raiding.
Triumph as always.
Indeed. Now, you are going to replenish. I am not. That's a bit of a problem. Never mind. Research available. Get choose or die. Some choices require next to no thought whatsoever. Well, we'll see about that. And Albion is going to upgrade the Dark Tower. There we go. All looking pretty good. Now, Rakarth does have... Indeed. Some bonuses. He is the Beast Lord, so he gains melee defense for all monstrous units and recruitment duration for those as well, for the Lord's army. And he also gets the ability Whiplash and Beast Lord's Gaze. Meanwhile, he gets a special tree of skills. Gets the Carrion Crows. It's going to increase the armor piercing damage for harpies. It's going to income from raiding, income from post-battle loot, and no upkeep cost for harpies. That's for the Lord's army. Free range, which is going to increase casualty replenishment rate in foreign territory, reduce enemy casualty replenishment rates in for local enemy armies, and reduce public order in the same province. And we have Braiding Program, which gives melee attack for War Hydras, Spiky Hydras, and gives Frost Breath for Spiky Hydras, as well as Abysmal Howl for all Hydra units. And we also have Harpy Claw Bolts, which increases casualties captured post-battle, increased chance of monsters being added to the monster pens while raiding, fighting battles, or occupying settlements, and also gives the Scourge Chariots and Reaper Bolt Throwers Harpy Claw ammunition, which reduces enemy movement speed on hits. Also get Pack Hunters, which increases ambush success chance, recruit rank for Cold 1 units, and Stalk for Cold 1 units. Interesting. And they get Apex Predator, which increases weapon strength for Black Dragon units. It gives recruit rank for monstrous units, all armies faction-wide, and also murderous prowess for monstrous units, which of course is the Dark Elf ability when there's been enough casualties on the battlefield. He's also a Beast Lord, so he gets Beast Tamer. So a little bit extra bonus there for monstrous units. And he also gets Brachus, which of course is his Black Dragon. And he also gets the Whip of Agony. So it increases campaign movement range, weapon strength. Discourage effect gives more melee attack, and also the ability the Whip of Agony, which is a hex which targets the entity size if large and reduces their melee attack and removes terror and fear from that unit. Okay, good. Meanwhile, he also has effects of his faction, which is at the monster pen, so obviously we know what the monster pens are. Okay, we also get forces do not have vigor penalties for raiding starts and upkeep reduction for all monstrous units. So that sounds pretty good. Of course, the victory conditions are the same for the Vortex, so complete all rituals and win the following battle. The final battle. Good. Okay, well, while he is dicking about down there, we will end the turn. And he'll probably rush off and recruit. Now, hopefully, we will be able to get some more units from raiding, and then we can go... Oh, he's just going to go and run over there. All right, fine. Fair enough. We need to... So, we've got the Dragon and the Kraken. So, 2 of Karankar's even greatest sons currently roam the world's oceans. One, the Beast Lord Rakarth, has filled the city's infamous dungeons with all manner of monstrous horrors. The other, Lockyer Felheart, delivers golden idols and spectacular artifacts to the city's vaults. But Karankar's true currency is neither beasts nor priceless trinkets, but slaves. Were either of these 2 fearsome Druki able to fill the city slave markets to the brim, they would be well placed to make a play for the city itself and declare themselves the Draku, that one. So basically we've got a mission to capture 2,500 battle captives. We have 31 turns to complete that, and if we do that, we'll get the opportunity to confederate with Karankarth. And the howling winds. Prowling the wild forests of this region, wolf packs descend upon the unwary in search of their next meal. Thus, it was but a matter of time before your raids into their territory resulted in a confrontation. Confrontation. There we go. Through wild, vicious, and resourceful, the whole pack is soon cornered and snared by your men. Brought before you, it seems they recognise the ice in your veins and the cruelty of your gaze. We've seen this pack has found a new leader. So we've got 2 units of giant wolves. You know I love my fucking wolf, boys. Holy shit, yes. Okay, let's go and take Troll Fjords. Because then we can replenish and they can't.
Show no mercy. Fail me and face the lash. Rip their hearts out.
I don't have to fight this battle, but I just thought it'd probably be a good idea, because otherwise we'll probably take catastrophic casualties. So we're going to fight it. We've got our doggos hiding in the forest over here. I do love my doggos. And we've got harpies hanging around the back because, you know, their charge bonus isn't great, but if they charge into an enemy unit, the rear of an enemy unit, they're going to do a lot of damage because their weapon strength is actually pretty good. Now, these Marauder champions are the ones to deal with because they've got a lot of armour. Could be problematic for us. We're going to breathe fire. Mr. Chuckle's breathing fire all over them. We've got Marauder spearmen trudging through the shallow water. And some shades picking off these marauders. Of course, if marauders get close enough, we will just engage them in melee combat. Crash into the marauders there. Looking pretty good so far. The wolves now moving in behind, waiting for their chance. And there it is. Spears turning, now having to fight on both flanks, which is going to panic them. They're now panicking. The harpies getting in there as well. It's a bad time to be a marauder. I didn't think this battle would be particularly difficult. I just didn't trust auto-resolve to give me the easy win. One of the big bonuses about wolves is just how fucking amazing they are at running down units. I have a lot of trouble hunting enemy units after a battle, but wolves, wolf and wolf-like units, just absolutely friggin' amazing at it. I don't know why they're so good at it, but even cavalry don't do as well. I find a lot of the time cavalry, you end up like with them pushing the enemy unit away rather than killing them. But wolves get shit done.
Triumph as always.
Well, our casualties were comparatively light. Just some dark elves, and who cares about them? Oh, the Screaming Banner. I mean, that's not. If we whack that, an old whatever his name is, I need to name the Hydra. So let us loot and occupy. Religious laments there from what's her face, Felicion. More treasury, scrolls of Carty, blah blah blah, and we got a feral mammoth. With glorious victory comes a most rare and coveted prize. The Norscans have raised from infancy a gargantuan mammoth, brimming with the energies and mutations of chaos. A huge hulking monstrosity of raw power and strength, the mammoth is a rare sight, but those tamed by the Norscans. Now this beast, whose tusks are longer than most men at all, will reside among your company of monsters as both a powerful weapon and a testament to your glory.
Bow before
How much money do I have? How much is it going to... Fuck, I'm having a mammoth. Having a fucking mammoth, baby. That's mine now. Right, let's repair all that shenanigans. Rakarth has leveled up. Obviously, we're going to give him Root Marcher, because we always do.
They will surely turn upon me.
Oh, well, you know, chill out, mate. You're so paranoid.
Dragon Master.
So paranoid. Now, we do have Pakai's Bay down here, of course. We need to take that one. He might run all the way down. I don't know what his plan is, but we're obviously replenishing. He's not. If we can finish him off nice and quickly, that'd be great. We do have a slight problem in that we are just off the coast of Ulthuan, of course. So we are probably going to get declared war on by the High Elves fairly quickly. I'm gonna say that we're almost certainly to get declared war on fairly shortly. So we need to worry about that, but they do have a little gold mine down here, and that sounds quite nice. Also, you know, we can raid the coast for slaves, so it's not all bad. Want to sign an aggression pact with Agol? Really? Destroy the following faction. Okay. Are you recruiting, you cheeky little monkey? Honest to gods. I quite like going Dreaded Slaver because I don't often go down the blue line with... God, it's very stormy out here, isn't it? Jesus. Very, very stormy. I don't normally go that route with my Legendary Lords, but with the Dark Elves, you get economy from from beating people up. So it just kind of makes sense to do that. Let's go and kill you, I guess. Are you going to run away? Yeah, of course you are. Off you go, scampering off.
Rakarth tracking.
Not for long, though. Yeah.
There shall be torment.
Right, let's mop up these Norscans. They need a good mopping up before they become too troublesome. Of course, now we've got Mr. Chili. We've got Mr. Chuckles, Mr. Chili. I think all of my animals are going to be called Mr. something. Mr. Chili obviously is a mammoth because he's a mammoth. I mean, he's not actually that chilly because being a mammoth, he's probably used to colder climes. He probably doesn't like it too hot, to be honest. But that's... Look, I didn't really think that hard about it, alright? So just go with it. Well, you've got quite a few units here. There could be... I think it's probably fine. It's probably fine. Here comes the enemy Marauder Chieftain. Charging across the open ground, right into the sun by the looks of it, which is not going to be good for his eyes. Mr. Chuckles engaging the Marauders on the left flank, and our Wolves now swooping in. Mr. Chili moving in to engage the Marauders, and we've got our Wolves moving in to knock out those Hunters. These Marauders are going to be picked off by the Shades. I'm going to ignore them basically and send the Wolves in to finish, Wolves and Harpies to finish off the Hunters. Should get, yep, there we go. Running away already. This unit is doing a little bit more damage to the Harpies, but then we're going to back up the Harpies with our Wolves and other unit of Harpies. That's looking pretty good so far. The Wolves have already managed to rout these boys. And the Mammoth is causing quite a lot of terror, which is causing those guys to break as well. Rakarth has dealt quite handily with the Marauder Chieftain. Now wants to give him a little bit more whippage. Whip! Yeah! Whip, whip, whip. Did you know Michelle Pfeiffer did all her own whip stunts in the Batman film? Pretty fucking good. His head got whipped off. Holy shit. Pretty impressive. Well, he's dead. And with his death, most of his army goes with him. I mean, just the units really attacking Mr. Chuckles there, but they break almost immediately. And then the Wolves run in to finish them off. No, you won't.
This was not meant to be. We'll be back. This was not meant to be. You fought well, my beasts.
Okay, so far so good.
More
Well,
slaves for Karand Kar.
take the slaves.
Before Rakarth.
He is dead. Got the right unlock sacrifice to Cain. That's nice. I kind of want to head down here ASAP, but
Does not fail. None
Okay.
may disturb me.
let's head back over here.
Faster, I said.
The longer we leave them, the more. But
Nothing.
it's gonna. That's the wrong character. We'll come down here. You're going to be recruiting. What can you recruit? I mean, probably just Marauders, right? Just Marauders. So, could be worse. Obviously, we're going to get Am Spear because it is the best spell in the game. Bar none.
Rakarth is super.
Obviously, public order is another problem.
Master of all.
We have no local
Pain
recruitment?
favors
Holy
me.
shit, we don't.
Witness my strength.
Well, that's
Rakarth.
bad news bear, isn't it? Okay, we will have another building in a couple of turns, so guess just gonna have to wait.
Beasts.
Well, might have to raid to see if we can catch some more Dubri Watsits. Okay. Okay. When do we get that? Capturing beasts 5 times. Okay. We could get the Black Ark. How much money do we have? 805.
The Sea Royals.
Probably best not to for the moment because we need some monies. I do want to get a Black Ark as soon as possible, but for the moment I think we need to hold off.
Strength, Rakarth.
Is the storm still going? Is it better? Looks less bad. Just a little storm. Or just snow. Is it just snow? The storm's gone. Okay, good. Bodyguard. Okay, that's fine. Not exactly what I wanted, but I'll take it. Could make you sadistic, but I think we're just going to capture more peeps.
Submit to me.
We could just go and hit Misnar, but that would mean we would be at war with those boys. I'm not 100% sure if that's a good idea. You're going to recruit an entire stack of fucking Norscans, aren't you? And then you'll have those on top of that. So,
The Beast Lord Ascendant.
oh, you have local. Oh, because I was marching. That's why. Fucking idiot. I don't have any recruitment. Yeah, it's because you're fucking marching, isn't it? Isn't it?
Tamer of Dragons.
Okay, income from slaves. Always good. Let's get founded on tyranny. Because that's more money. Are the harpies cost effective? Interesting question.
Cease your provocations.
I'm not provoking anyone. What I do want is to get so maybe I should save my money, because if I can get the restored port, which I should be able to get next turn, then that's going to jump. That's going to give me another what? Just yeah, over 500 income. Which is good, and also walls, which, well, we've already got walls. I think that's because. Well, no, that's interesting, isn't it? Because do we get walls from this? Because in the Mortal Empires campaign, this is not in the Albion settlement or the capital. It's on an island to the south, which is a Norscan settlement, which wouldn't have walls normally.
Pain favors me. I smell treachery.
Oh, you smell amber spear. Well, I hope so, anyway.
All shall behold my
Also, I just want to point out, you've got a lot of monsters here. If you're smelling anything, it's because you haven't been taking care of them. Okay, we'll save our monies. Ooh, refugees of war. Okay, so this is a mod, the Forge Bound. Fuck, I don't need them.
a legend among Beastmasters.
It's a mod. Right, we'll grab that. That means we won't have. You're just going to be recruiting a lot of.
Rakarth is
I can probably beat them, but do I just go and kill Misnar for fun? I'm just going to go and kill him. Okay. I'll be at war with him eventually anyway. I may as well jump the gun and just you know, just go hard or go home. That's what I say.
The oceans broke a crack.
Is that good or bad? We want to capture the Shrine of Cain. A little bit ballsy.
Beast Lord Ascendant.
Yeah, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
Tamer of Dragons. Flee. Let them know fear.
Sack that. It'll give us more monies, more good stuff. All good stuff.
Master of all.
Monies, slaves, experience. You can't go wrong.
Dragon
More
Master.
amber spear. Holy shits. There we go. And then, of course, we can upgrade you. I've got to keep an eye on you just in case.
All
No, I
shall
do, because I just don't trust you, mate. I need to get a stack down there, but it's going to have to be a good stack to take on.
You know nothing.
Take on as,
Too far.
because that's you're going to have the garrison there as well. Basically, you're a pain in the ass.
Beasts. Rampage.
Uh-oh.
A legend among
Albion's going to rebel. Really? Oh.
blood and suffering. There shall be torment.
Okay, I'm going to loot and occupy,
All mine.
and then we'll rush over to Albion to reinforce it. To be honest, the minor settlement isn't really that useful. It's mostly just... If we need to hold on to Albion. Everything else is just nice to have. So we don't need walls because we get walls. Well, do we get a garrison here? That's my question. That's my concern. Money isn't great, but if more growth. I think we need more growth.
Cain favors me.
I'm going to capture that, mostly because then I can use it to sail over to Albion. I'm not even going to bother us to repair it, because if it rebels, I don't care. Look at these dickheads over here. Uh-oh. 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 Uh-oh.
You cannot hold us.
No, God damn it.
Dominating.
Is that a problem? Nah.
Tamer of dragons. Witness my strength.
Nah, this is fine. I just had a sneaking suspicion he might try. Oh god, he's getting on the stack as well.
Tremble
I probably should have just gone in hard. Okay, we'll upgrade you.
The Beast Lord ascendant.
Yeah, well, we're going to take a little step back, but that's fine. That was to be expected. Let's become sadistic. Sure.
Refused.
Right, we can kill him fairly easily, and then I'm going to have to go back and deal. Oh, more growth. Yes, please. Yes, I know. You've got a lot of big burly boys. It's fine. Didn't want it anyway. It's a horrible settlement.
Before Rakarth,
Right, you're dead.
a legend among beastmasters.
Oh, I'm just going to auto-resolve that.
My menagerie shall feed well.
Take some slaves. Oh, we got some harpies. Lovely. Not that we couldn't recruit those anyway, but still.
Dominating.
Oh, we can upgrade the Ogham Stones. Yes, income from more buildings, because we've already got that, so we've got more money coming in. See, already, this is looking better. We may have lost that shitty little settlement, but if anything, that just gives us a chance to get more mammoths. So, realistically, I'm playing 8D chess here. Everyone's like, oh my god, I can't believe he lost his first settlement almost immediately, and I'm like, I'm playing a different game. Right, you think I'm playing Total War Warhammer? I'm actually playing some sort of... Shut up. It's fine, don't worry about it. We're going to lose that one as well, but that's fine, because I expected I'd lose that one. Because I needed to use it as a port. So losing it isn't really a big problem for me. Also, I should make sure that... See, this... Right. I really wish you could default... What's this? Sildrator. Kill the refugees. I really wish you could set the default for this, but you can't. So if you capture a new settlement, it immediately becomes receive slaves, and I really hate that. It really does my nuts in. So we'll get evasion. Or do we want Flock of Doom? Or Pans and Penetrable? No, Flock of Doom. We'll get Flock of Doom. Sure. I wonder if we can lure these guys across. They may decide to sail over.
Never. Witness my strength, Rakarth.
So let's maybe sit there for a minute.
Sniveling, weakling asser.
Yeah, the jerks, a lot of them. Maybe able to get them to sail over, and then we can bop them. Nope, they're just gonna sit Misnar. Fair enough. At this point, I just need to build up Albion. Hello. Oh, you again. Kill refugees. It's just a good way to get legendary lords when they're defeated, basically. So if a faction is defeated, then they can be recruited by you, which is quite nice.
Stand down.
Oh, you know what I need? I need a black arc, don't I? I need to do that, and then that.
All shall behold my great.
There we go. And then we can recruit you.
Lord of the Black Court, tyrant of Naga.
And I can pop you in there just for a second. Should we go after some... I mean, if we fight some sea battles, then we can actually get...
Tyrant of Nagaroth.
I think is it Bloodrack Medusas, I want to say? Hang on, let's check. Fairly sure it's Bloodrack Medusas. No? What was... Yeah, there was something we got from sea battles. Oh, is it Spiky Hydras? There we go, Spiky Hydras. Replenished by winning battles at sea, because of course they're aquatic monsters, aren't they? I knew that! Garons. Sure.
The Beast Lord ascended.
Oh, hello.
Tear them apart.
Are you gonna stay here, or are you going to be a jerk?
Dragon Master.
Come on, fight me! Fight me! Oh, you little shits.
Is there a sea dragon near?
Although, wait.
Absurd.
Because
Lord
our
of
Black Ark can attack.
Never.
Cutting ocean.
If I go there, can you
Black
reach?
Heart.
Holy shit, you can. Holy shits. Come here, you sneaky little bastards. I'm going to kill you all. But that's going to have to wait until next time. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.